Welcome to Sacred Mountain Yoga and Sound. My name is Lauren, and today we'll be doing a Vinyasa yoga flow. So if you're new to yoga, I recommend you go to the playlist section of my channel, hit Intro to Yoga Series, and go through that entire series before hopping into these regular yoga flows. So without further ado, let's dive in. Welcome. We'll get started in an easy seat today. So find a comfortable cross-legged position. Anchor your sits bones down into your mat. Lengthen through your spine, send the crown of your head towards the ceiling. Relax your shoulders away from your ears. Maybe bring one hand to your heart, one hand to your belly. Relax through your forehead, release your jaw. And start to breathe deeply. Soften all the muscles in your belly as you draw your air all the way down into your abdomen for deep, smooth belly breath inhales. And slow, smooth exhales. If there's anything on your heart today that you'd like to set as an intention for your practice, call it in. With your intention in mind, take a deep breath in. On your exhale, send it out through heart center. Big inhale. Slow exhale. One more deep breath in. And send it out. Open your eyes, make your way into tabletop pose. Stack your hips over your knees, shoulders over your wrists, neck and spine neutral. Spread your fingers wide on your mat, ground your hands. Cow pose, drop your belly down, shine your heart forward and inhale. Cat pose, press into your hands, arch your spine on your exhale. Cow pose, drop down, inhale, squeeze through your shoulder blades. Cat pose, tuck your tailbone forward, arch, exhale. Keep moving like this back and forth on your own breath, your own pace. Feel free to add any other movements that would feel good in your body today. Hip circles, thread the needle, puppy pose. Just take whatever creative wiggles or movements come to you. Try to listen to what your body needs today. And stay with your breath. If you've taken something on one side, even out your sides. We'll meet back in neutral tabletop. Scoot your knees just a little bit closer to your hands and tuck your toes under. Come into bear pose, lift and hover your knees 1 to 3 inches off the mat. Drive your hands down into your mat, round through your upper spine like cat. Draw your belly button up towards your spine, engage your core. Take a deep breath in. Stay for your breath out. Big inhale. Send your hips up and back, downward facing dog. Pedal out your heels. And still your heels. Take a deep breath in. Sink your heels a little lower. Slowly roll forward like a wave into high plank pose. As you arrive, stack your heels over the balls of your feet. Lift your hips in alignment with your shoulders. Keep your shoulders stacking over your wrists. Really press your hands down into your mat. Puff up through your shoulder blades. Breathe in. Stay for your breath out. Engage your core. One more inhale. Slowly lower all the way down to your tummy. When you arrive, untuck your toes, plant the tops of your feet down into your mat, tuck your elbows in towards your rib cage. Low cobra, press into your hands, shine your heart up and inhale. And lower back down. Low cobra, shine your heart, breathe in. Maybe lift and hover your hands for a challenge, squeeze up to your shoulder blades, and release. Bring your hands slightly wider than your mat, east and west. Come up onto your fingertips. Lift your chest for high cobra. Inhale. Drop your left shoulder down. Gaze to the right. Exhale. Back through center. Breathe in. Right shoulder down. Gaze to the left. Center. Inhale. Lower all the way back down. Replant your hands by your ribs. Press up into high plank. Breathe in. Downward facing dog. Breathe out. Lift your heels. Inhale. Bend your knees. Take tiny tiptoes to the top of your mat. When you arrive, bring your feet at least hip-width distance apart, not wider. Grab opposite elbows and sway side to side for ragdoll pose. If you'd like to take any head nods or rolls, loosening your neck, go for it. Switch your grip, other forearm on top. Breathe in. Release your hands down. Plant your left hand, bend into your left knee, reach your right arm high, standing twist. Open your chest, roll your right shoulder back. Breathe in. Release your right hand down. Plant your right hand, bend into your right knee, reach your left arm high. Keep twisting open from your belly button. Roll your left shoulder back. Breathe in. Release your left hand down. Bring your fingers to an interlace behind the small of your back. Bend so deeply into your knees, you maybe make contact with your torso. And gently draw your arms up and overhead for a deep shoulder stretch. If you'd like to take any head nods, is a good place to do it. Breathe in. Release your hands down. Come to a halfway lift, hands to your shins. Create a flat back. Really lengthen, stretch your spine, crown of your head forward. Draw your shoulders away from your ears. Breathe in. Forward fold, exhale. Halfway lift, lengthen. And fold. Slowly rise to stand, vertebra by vertebra. Head is the last thing to lift. When you arrive, give your shoulders some big shrugs up and down. And switch direction. Sweep your arms high, breathe in. Hands to heart center, ground your intention. Deep inhale. And send it out. Sweep your arms high, fill up. Forward fold, flat back, exhale. Halfway lift, inhale. Plant your hands, step back into high plank. Rock forward to your tippy toes, breathe in. Chaturanga, knees up or down, lower halfway. Upward facing dog or low cobra, inhale. Downward facing dog, exhale. Lift your heels, inhale. Step or float to the top. Halfway lift. Fold. Rise, sweep high, breathe in. Cactus, squeeze, shine your heart. Reach high, fill up. Forward fold, exhale. Halfway lift. Plant your hands, step or shoot back. Chaturanga, keep your elbows tucked in. Upward facing dog, inhale, open your collarbone. Downward facing dog, exhale. Lift your heels, inhale. Travel. Halfway lift. Fold. Rise, sweep high, breathe in. Cactus, squeeze. Reach high, fill up. Forward fold, exhale. Halfway lift. Flow through your vinyasa. Lift your heels, inhale. Travel. Halfway lift. Fold. Chair pose, Utkatasana, bend into your knees, reach your arms high. Sink more of your weight into your heels as you lift your chest over your hips. Relax your shoulders away from your ears. If you ever need more low back support, your feet farther apart. If your feet are together, really squeeze through your inner thighs. Breathe in. Divers, come onto the balls of your feet, sweep your arms back. Chair pose, fill up. Forward fold, exhale. Halfway lift. Vinyasa. Send your right leg high, three-legged dog. Breathe in. Bend your knee, open your hips. Stay or take knee or ankle circles. And switch direction. Re-extend, breathe in. Right knee, right tricep, give it a tap. Send it high, fill up. To your left tricep, tap. Re-extend. Knee to nose, crunch. Send it high, fill up. Step your foot between your hands, low runner's lunge. Warrior one, spin your back heel down to your mat, square your hips forward, reach your arms high. Sink a little deeper into your right knee as you lift your chest, relax your shoulders. Breathe in. Cactus, squeeze. Reach high, fill up. Release your hands down, flow through your vinyasa. Maybe hover your right leg in chaturanga for a challenge. Send your left leg high, inhale. Bend your knee, open your hips, stay or take your circles. And switch direction. Re-extend, inhale. Left knee, left tricep, tap. Re-extend, fill up. To your right tricep, tap. Send it high. Knee to nose, tap. Re-extend, breathe in. Step your foot between your hands, low runner's lunge. Warrior one, spin your back heel down to your mat, square your hips forward, reach your arms high. Make sure your back toes are angled to the upper right-hand corner of your mat. Sink a little deeper into your left knee. Breathe in. Cactus, squeeze. Reach high, fill up. Release your hands down, flow through your vinyasa, and maybe hover your left leg in chaturanga for a challenge. Send your right leg high, breathe in. Step it through. Warrior one, rise, inhale. Warrior two, now readjust your feet, back foot parallel to the back edge of your mat. Front heel goes straight through the middle of your back foot. Make both arms super straight and strong like you're holding dumbbells in your hands. Press your feet in opposite directions on your mat, so engage your inner thighs. Take a deep breath in. Sink a little lower. Flip your right palm, reverse warrior. Inhale. Extended side angle, right forearm to your right thigh, left bicep by your ear. Press into your back foot, roll your left shoulder open, rib cage towards the ceiling. Spin your pinky in towards your face to engage your upper arm. Breathe in. And out. Reverse warrior. Inhale. Spiral down, low runner's lunge. Anjane, back knee down, arms high. Lift up and out of your torso, maybe create a little back bend as you press your hips forward. Melt your shoulders down your back. Breathe in. Open twist to the right, left arm forward, right arm back. Reverse, inhale. Spiral down, half splits, Ardha Hanuman. Straighten your right leg, flex your right toes up, melt forward. This can be a nice place to have yoga blocks under your hands if you use blocks in your practice. Halfway lift, lengthen, inhale. Fold a little deeper. Anjane, rebend into your knees, sweep your arms high, fill up. Tuck your back toes under, airplane lunge, come high on the ball of your back foot, sweep your arms back. Squeeze your triceps up towards the ceiling as you open your chest. Tuck your chin down slightly to lengthen your spine. Breathe in and out. Chair pose, step forward, reach your arms high, breathe in. Divers, breathe out. Chair, fill up. Forward fold, exhale. Halfway lift, Vinyasa. Send your left leg high, inhale. Step it through. Warrior one, rise, breathe in. Warrior two, readjust your feet, open your arms. Now, if you ever find yourself leaning forward in this pose, draw your shoulders back and directly over your hips. Open your chest, melt your shoulders down your back. Breathe in. Sink a little lower. Flip your left palm, reverse warrior, inhale. Extended side angle, left forearm to your left thigh, right bicep by your ear. Roll your right shoulder back, maybe gaze up and back. Breathe in. And out. Reverse warrior, inhale. Low runner's lunge, spiral down. Anjane, back knee down, arms high. Lift up and out of your rib cage. Spin your pinkies in towards your face to engage your upper arms. Melt your shoulders away from your ears. Scissor your inner thighs in towards one another. Breathe in. Open twist to the left. Right arm forward, left arm back. Reverse, inhale. Spiral down, half splits, Ardha Hanuman. Straighten your left leg, flex your left toes up, melt forward. Deep breath in, sink a little lower. Anjane, breathe in. Tuck your back toes, airplane lunge. Come high on the ball of your back foot, sweep your arms. Squeeze the palms of your hands closer together. Maybe rock a little farther forward on the ball of your back foot. Good. Breathe in. And out. Chair pose, step forward, inhale. Divers, exhale. Chair, fill up. Forward fold, exhale. Halfway lift, Vinyasa. Send your right leg high, breathe in. Step it through. Easy twist, right arm high, inhale. Horizon pose, roll to the outer edges of your feet, sink your hips towards your mat. Stay for your inhale and your exhale. One more breath in. Walk it around, wide-legged fold to the left edge of your mat. Bring your toes a little in, heels a little out. Start to breathe into your pose. With every exhale, soften and release the muscles in your legs. Halfway lift, breathe in. Low runner's lunge, back of your mat. Lengthen, inhale. Pyramid pose, bump your back foot in, straighten-ish your legs, melt forward. It's another great place for a yoga block or blocks under your hands to bring the floor closer to you. You might also explore either a wider stance in your feet here and or shorter stance in your feet. Whatever allows you to square your hips forward while keeping both heels down on the mat. Melt your forehead towards your shin. Halfway lift, lengthen. Fold a little deeper. Standing splits, plant your hands, start to lift your right leg up, angle your right toes down towards your mat to level your hips, melt your forehead towards your shin. Keep a micro bend in your left knee. Squeeze your right heel 1 inch higher, breathe in. Low squat, breathe out, right knee behind left. Re-extend, inhale. Low squat, exhale. Re-extend, fill up. Low squat and hold. Bring your hands to heart center. Slowly rise. One-legged Tadasana, right knee high. Funky chair. Cross your right ankle over your left thigh. Hands to heart. Sink down and back. Keep a flex through your right foot to protect your knee and shine your chest up like up dog. Deep breath in. Sink a little lower. One-legged rise, inhale. Chair plane. Bring both heels down like chair legs. Sweep your arms back like airplane. Chair pose. Sweep your arms high. Breathe in. Divers. Breathe out. Chair. Inhale. Forward fold. Exhale. Halfway lift. Flow through your vinyasa. Send your left leg high, breathe in. Step it through. Easy twist. Left arm high, inhale. Horizon, roll to the outer edges, sink your hips. Stay for your breath in. And out. One more inhale. Walk it around, wide-legged fold to the left side of your mat once more. Toes a little in, heels a little out. Breathe and soften into your pose. Halfway lift, inhale. Low runner's lunge, top of your mat. Lengthen. Pyramid pose, bump your back foot in, straighten-ish your legs, melt forward. Maybe grab your block or blocks under your hands. Heavy through your forehead as you melt it towards your shins. Square your hips, right hip back, left hip forward. Halfway lift, lengthen. Fold a little deeper. Standing splits, plant your hands, lift your left leg, angle your left toes down towards your mat, forehead towards your shin, keep that micro bend in your right knee. Squeeze your left heel 1 inch higher, breathe in. Low squat, left knee behind right, breathe out. Re-extend, inhale. Low squat, exhale. Re-extend, fill up. Low squat and hold, hands to heart center. Slowly rise, one-legged Tadasana, left knee high. Funky chair, cross your left ankle over your right thigh, hands to heart, sink down and back. Keep a flex through your left foot, shine your chest up. Deep breath in. Sink a little lower. One-legged rise, inhale. Chair plane, heels down, arms back. Chair pose, Utkatasana, fill up. Divers, exhale. Chair, inhale. Forward fold. Halfway lift. Vinyasa. Right leg high, inhale. Knee to nose, tap. Re-extend. Step it through. Warrior one, inhale. Warrior two, exhale. Reverse, breathe in. Extended side angle, breathe out. Reverse, inhale. Spiral down, flow through your vinyasa. Left leg high, breathe in. Knee to nose, tap. Re-extend. Step it through. Warrior one, inhale. Warrior two, exhale. Reverse, breathe in. Extended side angle, breathe out. Reverse, fill up. Spiral down, vinyasa. Right leg high, breathe in. Knee to nose, tap. Re-extend. Step it through. Warrior one, inhale. Warrior two. Reverse, breathe in. Extended side angle. Reverse, fill up. Spiral flow. Left leg high, breathe in. Knee to nose, tap. Re-extend. Step it through. Warrior one, inhale. Warrior two, exhale. Reverse, breathe in. Extended side angle, breathe out. Reverse, fill up. Spiral down, flow. Lift your heels, inhale, travel. Halfway lift, fold. Chair pose, reach high. Hands to heart center. Lengthen. Prayer twist to the left. Hook your right elbow outside of your left thigh. Sink your hips down lower than your heart. Your right knee is going to have a tendency to jut forward, so draw it back and in alignment with your left. Roll your left shoulder back. Really press your left palm down into your right, thumbs to sternum, sternum to thumbs. Maybe gaze up and back. Stay here, open your arms, or take your side crow. Keep breathing. Deep breath in and out. Chair pose, inhale. Hands to heart center. Lengthen. Prayer twist to the right. Hook your left elbow outside of your right thigh. Sink your hips lower than your heart. Draw your left knee back into alignment. Stay here, open your arms, or take your side crow. By the way, if this twist is ever too much, you can always open to your open twist. Keep breathing. Deep breath in and out. Chair pose, inhale. Divers, exhale. Chair, breathe in. Divers and hold. Reach your arms high, breathe in. Lower your hips 3 inches. Big inhale, 3 more inches. Last big breath in. Slowly melt all the way down to your mat. We'll meet in not in Navasana, we'll meet in Malasana. So, yogi squat, Malasana. Bring your heels in, toes out. Sink your hips towards your heels, or if you have a yoga block, you might sit on your block for a higher hip stance. If you find your heels are lifting, sit on a yoga block. It's better to have your heels down. Try to lengthen your spine, crown of your head to the ceiling. If you'd like to, you can use your elbows to gently guide your knees a little farther outward for a more intense hip stretch. But take what feels good for you. And stay or maybe gently sway side to side if that feels good on your hips. Take a moment to soften or close your eyes, drop into your body, drop into your breath. Deep breath in and out. However you'd like to get there, make your way back to your downward facing dog. If crow is in your practice and you want to take your crow to your shoot back, go for it. Take a deep breath in. And a big sigh out. Send your right leg high. Inhale, 3-legged dog. Right knee, left tricep, and hold. Thread it through for star plank. Plant your right foot down, reach your left arm high. Maybe start working your right heel closer to the upper left-hand corner of your mat, if it feels okay. If that doesn't feel great, don't go for that. Stay or take your arm circles as you open your chest if that feels good. Keep pressing your hips up to the ceiling. And switch direction. Breathe in. Replant your left hand, send your right leg high. Inhale. Right knee, right tricep, and hold. Maybe fly it, maybe chaturanga your arms down for a challenge. Re-extend, breathe in. Lizard lunge, step your right foot outside of your right hand. Angle your right toes towards the outer edge of your mat. Both hands are inside of your foot. Maybe sink down to your back knee, maybe down to your forearms. And stay or sway side to side, draw figure eights with your hips, kind of open everything up in there. You can stay here if that's feeling good. If you want to take your quad stretch, plant your left hand down, bend into your left knee, reach back with your right hand to your left foot or ankle and draw it towards your glute. You may want to roll to the outer edge of your right foot and sink your hips farther forward. Really lengthen your spine, open your chest, melt your shoulders down your back, maybe gaze up and back. Breathe in. Slowly release your foot if you have it. Wiggle your right foot back to the center of your mat. Find your half splits or full splits if you're working towards those. Ardha Hanuman or Hanumanasana. If you're working into your full splits, really square your hips forward, right hip back, left hip forward. If you're working into your full splits, a yoga block can be nice underneath your hamstring of your right leg as you continue to work closer towards the ground. Deep breath in. And out. Slowly make your way out of your pose. We'll meet in low runner's lunge. Hands frame your right foot, back knee lifts. Warrior one, rise, inhale. Cactus, squeeze. Interlace your fingers behind the small of your back. Expand your chest, fill up. Then humble your warrior. Slowly melt your right shoulder down inside of your right thigh. Arms up and overhead as you go. This is where having a wider stance in your feet might be helpful for the fold. Keep squaring your hips forward, right hip back, left hip forward. Deep breath in and out. Warrior one, rise, inhale. Warrior two, exhale. Reverse, breathe in. Extended side angle and hold. Really press into your back foot, right side body long, chest open, left arm strong. Stay or take your bind, half bind, full bind, or bird of paradise. If you want to try your half bind, you'll take your lifted hand behind your back. Maybe grab your upper right thigh, then gaze up and back as you drive into your back foot, rolling your left shoulder back. Breathe in. Birds start to fly home, binds start to release. Reverse warrior, inhale. Low runner's lunge, spiral down. Lengthen. Pyramid pose. Halfway lift, fill up. Revolved triangle. Plant your left hand down to your yoga block or to your mat. Reach your right arm high. Open your chest, roll your right shoulder back. And if you want a more intense spinal twist, you can plant your hand outside of your foot. Take what feels good. Keep squaring your hips. Roll your right shoulder back. If your back heel is lifting here, shorten your stance. Breathe in. Release your right hand down, standing splits. Now stay, take your handstand hops, or if you want to try the balance challenge, walk your hands back to your standing leg. Maybe wrap your fingers around your calf. Keep your left leg strong and engaged. Deep breath in. Low squat on your breath out. Re-extend, inhale. Low squat and hold, hands to heart. Slowly rise, one-legged, left knee high. Funky chair, like we took before, or a tree pose, if that's better on your knee. Funky chairs, stay or play. If you want to take something different, you could try your twist, hooking your left elbow to the sole of your left foot. Maybe a forward fold, fingertips to mat. Maybe an arm balance. Trees, make sure your foot's either planted above the knee or below the knee, but not on the knee joint. And trees, if you'd like a balanced challenge, you could wave your branches back and forth, or bring palms to touch overhead and gaze up at your thumb. Wherever you are, lock your eyes to a focal point that's not moving. That's your drishti. Stay with your breath. Deep breath in and out. One-legged rise, inhale. Airplane lunge, float back, land softly. High crescent lunge, keep your feet the same, sweep your arms high. You can always widen your stance here for more stability. Lift up and out of your torso, but relax your shoulders away from your ears. Breathe in. Cactus your arms, hover your knee once. Rise, inhale. Open twist to the right, left arm forward, right arm back. Breathe in. Twist a little deeper. Reverse, inhale. Full twisted prayer, hands to heart center. Hook your left elbow outside of your right thigh. You can always come down to your back knee here for more support. If your back knee is lifted, really drive forward onto the ball of your back foot. Open your chest, thumbs to sternum, maybe gaze up and back as you open. Stay, open your arms or take your bind. Keep breathing. Deep breath in and out. Star pose, open, inhale. Warrior two, back of your mat. Exhale. Reverse triangle, straighten-ish your left leg. Tilt back, breathe in. Trikonasana, triangle pose. Reach your left fingertips as far forward as they'll go. Lengthen your left side body, then hinge down as you reach your right arm high. This is another great place for a yoga block under your left hand if you have one. Drive equal weight to your back foot. Press your hips forward, but pull your shoulder blades back as you open your chest. Deep breath in and out. Reverse warrior, inhale. Half moon, Ardha Chandrasana. Bring your left fingertips down to your block, to your mat, or to float. Lift your right leg, lift your right arm. Open your chest and hips. Keep a flex to your right foot and leg. That'll help you maintain your balance. And stay or take your variation or your Chapasana, sugar cane pose. Reaching back, right hand to right foot or ankle. Maybe a gentle kick up into your hand to create a little back bend. Deep breath in. Warrior two, slow and controlled, step down. Reverse warrior, inhale. Low runner's lunge, spiral down. Anjane, breathe in. Tuck your back toes under. Slowly float into your warrior three with airplane arms. Back leg floats, torso floats, arms sweep back. Angle your right toes down toward your mat to level your hips. Expand through both ends of your body like someone's pulling you in opposite directions. Breathe in and out. One-legged Tadasana, slowly rise, inhale. Cactus your arms. Eagle wrap your right arm underneath your left arm, maybe palms to touch, or give yourself a big hug if that's too much. Wrap your right leg up and over your left leg. Send your elbows up to the ceiling. Sit straight down and back like you're sitting into a chair for full eagle. Once you're at your lowest vertical point, option for sleeping eagle, folding forward, elbows to knees if you like. Deep breath in and out. Slowly unravel, rise, one-legged, inhale. Low runner's lunge, slow and controlled. Float your right foot all the way back and down, hands all the way down to your mat. Easy twist, left arm high, breathe in. Horizon, breathe out. Walk it around, wide-legged fold to the left side of your mat. And stay or play. If you want to go upside down, frog pose, middle splits, go for it. And if your hamstrings are feeling tighter, a wider stance might feel better. If you're in a variation, start to make your way back. Come to a halfway lift. Breathe in. Angle your toes out 45 degrees. Skandasana, top of your mat. Bend into your right knee. Straighten-ish your left leg. Flex your left toes up to the ceiling. If you find that this heel is lifting, lift your hips higher. Up into a higher Skandasana, keeping your chest lifted. Maybe hands to heart. Stay, open your arms, or take your bind. Deep breath in. Turn quarter to the top, low runner's lunge. Step back into high plank pose. Rock forward to your tippy toes, breathe in. Flow through your vinyasa. Send your left leg high, inhale. Left knee, right tricep, and hold. Thread it through for star plank. Plant your left foot down. Reach your right arm high, maybe take your arm circles. And switch direction. Breathe in. Replant your right hand, send your left leg high, inhale. Left knee, left tricep, and hold. Maybe fly it, maybe chaturanga arms for a challenge. Re-extend, breathe in. Lizard lunge, step your left foot outside of your left hand. Angle your left toes to the outer edge. Sink down as far as feels good for you. Start to breathe into the pose. Take any little movements with your hips if that feels good. And stay, or if you'd like to take your quad stretch, crooked monkey, plant your right hand down. Reach back left hand to right foot or ankle, drawing it towards your glute. Maybe roll to the outer edge of your left foot and sink your hips forward. Deep breath in. Slowly release your foot if you have it. Wiggle your left foot back to the center of your mat. Find your half splits or full splits, Ardha Hanuman or Hanuman. Full splits, square your hips to the front. Left hip back, right hip forward. It's normal to have one side that's maybe tighter than the other. My left side is definitely tighter than my right side. You may find that could be similar or flip-flopped. Deep breath in and out. Slowly make your way out. We'll meet in low runner's lunge. Warrior one, rise, breathe in. Cactus squeeze. Interlace behind your back, other thumb on top this time, expand. Then humble your warrior, slowly melt your left shoulder down inside of your left thigh. Arms up and overhead as you go. Left hip back, right hip forward as you square. Deep breath in and out. Warrior one, rise, inhale. Warrior two, exhale. Reverse warrior, breathe in. Extended side angle and hold, stay or play. Half binds, full binds, birds, go for it. Keep your back foot and legs strong and engaged. Left side body long, chest open, right arm strong. If you want your half bind on this side, you'll take your right hand behind your back. Maybe grab your upper left thigh and press into your back foot and gaze up and back. Roll your right shoulder back. Birds, get as vertical as you can and open your chest before you extend your leg. Full binds, pull your shoulder blades towards the left side of your mat. Deep breath in. Birds fly home, binds release. Reverse warrior, inhale. Low runner's lunge, spiral down. Lengthen. Pyramid pose. Bump your back foot in, straighten your legs, melt forward. Maybe grab your block or blocks. Halfway lift, lengthen. Revolve triangle, plant your right hand down to your block or your mat. Reach your left arm high. Open your chest, roll your left shoulder back. Press the backs of your legs to the back of your mat as you square your hips. Deep breath in. Release your left hand down, standing splits. Plant your hands, lift your right leg. Stay. Take your hops or your balance challenge. You can walk your fingers back to your standing leg, maybe wrap them around your calf. Wherever you are, keep your right leg strong and engaged. Deep breath in. Low squat. Breathe out. Re-extend. Inhale. Low squat and hold. Hands to heart center. Slowly rise. One-legged Tadasana, right knee high. Funky chair or tree pose. Funky chairs, stay or play. Take it to your place. Trees, same balance options as before. Whichever you choose, ground down into your standing leg. Lock your eyes to your drishti. Stay with your breath. Deep breath in and out. One-legged rise, inhale. Airplane lunge, float back, land softly. High crescent lunge, sweep your arms high, breathe in. Cactus and hover once. Rise, inhale. Open twist to the left, right arm forward, left arm back. Breathe in. Twist a little deeper. Reverse, inhale. Full twisted prayer, hands to heart center. Hook your right elbow outside of your left thigh. You can always come down to your back knee here. Stay, open your arms or take your bind. Try to lift your right hip up in alignment with your left hip. Deep breath in and out. Star pose, rise, inhale. Warrior two, back of your mat. Reverse triangle, straighten your right leg, tilt back, breathe in. Trikonasana, triangle pose, reach your right fingertips as far forward as they'll go, lengthen your right side body, then hinge down as you reach your left arm high. Maybe grab your block under your right hand. Press your hips forward, lengthen your right side body, roll your left shoulder back. Deep breath in and out. Reverse warrior, inhale. Half moon. Ardha Chandrasana. Bring your right fingertips down to your block, to your mat, or to float. Lift your left leg and arm, open your chest and hips. Keep that flex through your left foot and leg. Stay or take your variation or your Chapasana. Bending into your left knee, reaching back. Left hand to left ankle, maybe a gentle kick up into your hand. Deep breath in. Warrior two, slow and controlled. Reverse warrior, inhale. Low runner's lunge, spiral down. Anjane, breathe in. Tuck your back toes, slowly float, warrior three. You can airplane arms, hands at heart center, or if you want more, reach both arms forward, biceps by your ears. Angle your left toes down towards your mat, level your hips. Think up dog in your chest and lift more through your back heel than you would think. Deep breath in and out. One-legged rise, inhale. Cactus your arms. Eagle, wrap your left arm underneath your right, or give yourself a big hug. Wrap your left leg up and over your right leg, full eagle. Send your elbows up to the ceiling, sit straight down and back. Once you're at your lowest vertical point, option for sleeping eagle, folding forward. Keep tracking your knees and elbows in towards your midline. Deep breath in and out. Slowly unravel, rise, one-legged, inhale. Low runner's lunge. Slow and controlled, float your left foot all the way back and down, hands all the way down to your mat. Easy twist, right arm high, breathe in. Horizon, breathe out. Walk it around, wide-legged fold to the right side of your mat. Toes a little in, heels a little out, but just passing through this time. Halfway lift, breathe in. Angle your toes out 45 degrees. Skandasana, top of your mat. Bend into your left knee, straighten into your right leg, flex your right toes up. And stay, open your arms, or take your bind. Breathe in. Low runner's lunge, top of your mat. Step back into high plank pose. Rock forward to your tippy toes, breathe in. Flow through your vinyasa, good work. Send your right leg high, inhale. Half pigeon, bring your right shin forward, parallel-ish to the top of your mat. Right knee a little wider than your right hip. Or if you'd rather take figure four pose on your back, crossing your right ankle over your left thigh, you can do that too. If you do that, just flex to your crossed over foot, so protect your knee. Try to level your hips over your mat. And if it feels good, you can walk your hands forward, melting your chest down. Start to lengthen your exhales, making them just a little longer than your inhales. So settle your heart rate. You can stay here if that's feeling good. If you want to take your quads stretch, you can reach back, left hand to left foot, same hand, same foot. Square your shoulders forward if you do. This will create a nice back bend in your body. Deep breath in. And slowly release your foot if you have it. However you'd like to get there, make your way to your other side. Half pigeons, left shin forward, left knee a little wider than your left hip. Figure fours, flex your crossed over foot. Stay here if that's feeling good. If you want your quad stretch, right hand back to right foot, same hand, same foot. Square your shoulders forward. Deep breath in. And slowly release your foot if you have it. Roll onto your left hip. Bring the sole of your right foot all the way around to the top of your mat for Baddha Konasana, bound angle pose. Soles of your feet together, knees out wide. For more low back support, heels farther away from your hips. Grab onto your feet, lengthen your spine as you inhale. And hinge forward with a flat back as you exhale. If you want to, you can use your elbows to gently guide your shins or your knees down a bit farther. Deep breath in and out. Roll back up to a seat. Extend your legs long in front of you for Paschimottanasana, seated forward fold. For more low back support, feet farther apart. Reach your arms high, lengthen your spine as you inhale, and hinge forward with a flat back as you exhale. You can always soften your knees a lot here. Take what feels good for you. Deep breath in and out. Roll back up to a seat. Grab behind your thighs, vertebra by vertebra, come down onto your back. When you arrive, bring your arms out either into a big cactus shape or a big T shape. Bump your hips over to the right, but drop your knees to the left. Supine twist. As you drop your knees to the left, gaze over your right shoulder. Now, if you want more here, you can eagle wrap your right leg up and over your left and then drop your knees. Melt your shoulder blades down into your mat, especially on the right side. Deep breath in and out. Come back through center. Bump your hips over to the left, drop your knees over to the right, or eagle wrap your left leg up and over your right, and then drop them to the right. Gaze over your left shoulder. Relax your shoulder blades down, especially on the left side. Deep breath in and out. Come back through center. Send your legs up the imaginary wall for waterfall pose. Reversing the blood flow for a moment. You can stay still or point and flex your toes, roll out your ankles. You can stay in your waterfall, or if it's in your practice to do shoulder stand, go for it. If you're coming into your shoulder stand, create one vertical line from your shoulders up through your hips, up through your heels. This will require a lot of support from your hands on your mid to upper back. Sternum to chin. And stay, or move through your plow pose, gently sending your toes up and overhead, maybe touching them down to the ground behind you. Deep breath in. Slowly make your way back down to your mat. Extend your legs long, maybe feet wider east and west than your mat, maybe hands wider east and west. Start to settle down into your final shape. Whatever shape would allow you the most stillness and ease. So we ground and integrate your moving practice. Preparing your energy for the rest of your day and the rest of your week. Relax through your forehead, release your jaw, and soften all the muscles in your belly as you draw your air all the way down into your abdomen. Deep, smooth belly breath inhales, and slow, smooth exhales. All together, take a deep breath in. And a big sigh out. Shavasana, enjoy your rest. Let any mental chatter flow down the river of your mind without reaction, without judgment, without attachment, just letting it flow. Come back to your 0 point, your stillness, and your breath. Take a deep breath in. Then a big sigh out. Start to wiggle through your fingers, wiggle through your toes. Maybe gently rock your head side to side if that feels good on your neck. And take a full body stretch. Reach your arms overhead, legs out long. And draw your knees in towards your chest. Give yourself a loving squeeze. Maybe rock side to side if that feels good on your low back. And slowly, gently make your way up into an easy seat. If your eyes open along the way, please soften or close them. Sweep your arms high, breathe in. Hands to heart center. Thank you, friend, for taking this time out of your day to show up for yourself, to show up on your mat, to ground back into your body, reconnect to your breath, and move your energy up and out. May that intention you set at the beginning of this class flow in you, to you, and through you with joy and with ease. All together, let's breathe in love and send out peace. Let's breathe in peace and send out love. Thank you, friend. Go in peace today and always. Shanti.